like that. Pop a bit of sky in. That's a bit here. I think I'm going to keep it pretty simple with sky. On the picture, my photograph where I'm walking from, my sky's pretty simple. So I think I'll keep it simple. So it's just a bit just a bloody boring sky really. That's all it needs, so stick that in. Well, same in there, and I like to wet that bit. That's what I want. It's okay. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'll leave that streaky. It's not to know. Right. What should I do now? I'll tell you what, I think I might put just a light blue streak in here for that path as an underpath, and I'll put some more on in a bit. I'm just letting this dry, just dabbling about while I let that dry. Pop some bits in here, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good idea. So if I get some, same again, a bit of a blue underpainting in here, not far amiss. Just some slight blue undercolours. There, I don't think I need any blue in. Just let that dry a bit more while I'm just thinking. Tell you what I could do, I could get my yellow in there. I need to remember to squeeze some more yellow out. I'll not do it today. Do it at end. Because I like to work from dry paint, not say end up getting thick blobs on my brush. I've just got used to it. So might actually be better with my spiky brush for this. Let's get me this little spiky brush will do for this. So get some bits in there like that. Spiky. That's getting nearly dry enough now for me to work with. Tell you what, let's just what's that at now? I think what I'll do, this has all got some bright yellow in, so I'll just do that. What's that? Same here really, this is all bright yellow, so I'll come into that, do the same there, bright yellow on all that. There's plenty of yellow in here, so I'll stick some bits in there. Right, that'll do. I'm going to go into this mountain now then, so take that same blue from the mountain, and maybe it's just mixing a bit of Payne's grey for now, see what it looks like. If I mix burnt umber in, I think it's going to go green. In fact, I've mixed Payne's grey in and it's gone green. So I'm going to have to mix some red in to get rid of green. So I've got that blue, Payne's grey and a bit of red. Right, so let's see what that looks like. So I actually want it quite faint. So that's not bad at that. Ping them all at it. Comes across here up to a point about there and back down there. It's quite faint like that. Yeah, straight down here, straight down this side, dipped into a bit more water. Let's dry my brush and collect some of these drips up. Through to about there. Right, so that's that. Oh, that's quite nice. So now, let me mix some greens up. I'm going to do now, blend some greens into that. more or less just come in with yellow really, because it's going to turn slightly more green as it mixes with this colour. Sort of a bit curving up there like that. There's a patch about there. Some bits curving right up there like that. That's that. Now I'm going to come in with more a green on top of that. So, oh, that's perfect. Mixed a lovely colour there. I'll just get some bits of green to mix into that, still leaving some gaps where that yellow is. Yeah, that'll do me, I think. Right. I'm going to get some, I'm going to add some burnt umber into this green now. Try and get it really dark. Put a bit of blue in it all. And then a bit of Payne's grey. I'm just trying to get, you just mix what you want, a bit of Payne's grey into your green or whatever, just to get a dark green. Because this bit here, I need quite dark. And now there's some like sort of ridgy things about there and all. That's that. And then I'm going to wash my brush. I think, shall I? No, I'm going to leave that at that. What I'm going to do is wash my brush and put some more darks in, because on the photo there is, but I think I'm going to bring it too far forward if I try and copy exactly what's on that photo, so I'm not going to bother. So there's bits you can leave out, and them really dark bits in there, if I leave them out, it's going to keep that more distant, so I think it's going to pay me to leave them out, so I'm going to leave them out. Right, this bit here now then, so I'll do the same again, get a lot of Payne's grey, a bit less blue in it this time because I'm warming it up. So I'll have Payne's grey and a bit of burnt umber mixed in this then, but there's a lot of water in it, so it's still going to be like a thin layer, and then there's that blue underneath as an underpainting, so that'll shine through in play. I don't know if you can see there, it's just shining through a little bit. To there, like that, to there, something like that. This bit here is all rock. That is. That is. Sand, right. And some green now. Green into it all. A few gaps for some bright yellow touches. Pop a bit of bright yellow in that middle bit there. A couple of dabs of bright yellow. There's some of this green's pretty bright. This bit here especially. Although I might leave that bit for a bit. Yeah, as this comes down, it seems to get brighter. And wait for that to dry till I can put that really bright in there. That's nice. Squeeze that out. Sorry, I'll just go through there. Another layer in there, that's it. Another layer on there. So have a look what we've got here. Yes, I've got light there. It's quite a dark bit up there. I've put dark green into my light green by mistake, so I'm just pulling it over now to the bit. Right. hands. It's all over my hands and all that. Oh yeah, right. Frigging mess. Right, I think what I'm going to do, just blend some bits across here as well. And a few bits across there. I do. Right. Then on here, some bits gradually gets darker as it comes down here. That's that. That bit's really light. Now there's a bit up here. It's just basically brown. Just there like that. That bit's just brown. Coming in. Let's tip that way. See what I'm doing there. For a few minutes. And that brown in there. That brown can melt down. So if that melts down at that angle, that should be perfect for me. Squeeze that out. Clean my brush. Bright yellow. I've even got quite a thin paint on now. Put it in there like that, into there. I think I'm going to need a thicker paint. It's a bit too thin. Get a thicker paint in there then. That's it. That's it. Same here. I think I'm going to put this bright yellow all in here like that. Just let it drip down. Bring it back up there. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Happy with that. Right. That'll do for now. That's that. So. Same again on my photo, there's like a ridge here, but I like that, just looks nice as it is. So I'm going to leave it, I don't have to do everything. Same as photo. Why would I? Right, now then. In here, there's a dark brown colour. See if this is dry enough to take it. I think so, but only just. Really dark brown colour. That's that. And then I think that's got to be blended in. So I think I know it has. It's got to be blended in like that, so it just blends in with my background. There's some hills and stuff in there, you see. But again, I'm going to more follow. I'm more following the flow of what the paint's doing and making it look nice now than looking at exactly what's on that photo and what's what. Not that bothered what's on that photo anymore. Just bothered about making this paint flow and look nice, and that's the best way you can do it. Oh, if I want any green paint, I can nick it from there. But I like that. Squeeze it out into my paint pot instead of wasting it. There we are. Right, getting that. This bit here is a really bright yellow. Get that bit. There we are. I'll mix that slightly darker as it comes down. And then some fairly dark. My path's virtually destroyed with green paint dripping everywhere. I've lost my highlight there, but I'll sort it. I'll go back in with that. Right, shall I do now? I think I could do. I don't know how to take that brown. Okay, now I'll let that dry. I think I'm coming here with some more of this black, like a blacky brown. I've not washed my brush. Best thing to do is wash your brush and then put black and brown in. I've not washed my brush. I've added a touch of bright red in because I already had green on my brush. What'll cancel it all out. But if you want to mix the same colour, you just wash your brush and mix Payne's grey and brown. That should work for you. Yeah, this is about this sort of strength up here. Right, I think I'll bring that down, still leave them green bits in. Sort of come down like this. Now this paint here, the old bank card out. Like I've said before, it's not very often this thing comes out. These rocks have got this sort of look to it. They've got a lot of texture in them, so I may as well pop it in. It's all I use my bank card for. There's no money in my account at all. I'm absolutely flat broke. Absolutely broke. The gas is that expensive now. I've actually been turning the gas off while I turn my bacon over. Yeah. There's some people thinking if you can afford bacon, you can't be that skip. But I eat that really cheap crap bacon. Yeah, I can barely. I'm joking. I can't really afford bacon. So yeah, it were a joke. If I can afford bacon, it'd be ridiculous. Oh, it's causing. Honestly, it's causing trouble in families. This the way money is at the minute. A lot of my friends are falling out of it. Some of my friends are getting divorced. They're falling out of the money, and they're actually getting divorced through it. People do fall out of the money and get divorced. If me and Esmeralda get divorced, I wonder, will we still be cousins? Not sure. Right. Some more rocks. Don't know if I've gone overboard with that effect a bit. I'm not concentrating. I need to concentrate. There we are. I might add a bit of water to that and just fade that out a bit now, so I might be getting carried away a little bit with that effect. Now, dry my brush and just do that. See how my brush strokes are following flow at thing. If I didn't talk as much tripe and concentrated, I could make these paintings half decent. That's that. Right, let's go. Yeah, put a bit more yellow. I've just noticed on my painting there's like a ridge across here, but again, I'm not bothered. Not matter. No one's going to know. Well, you will, because I've just told you, but you don't, what my point I'm trying to say, don't try and follow your, more go with your flow of paint and what's looking nice than what's actually on your photo. Yeah, your photo is, use your photo to help you, not to hinder you. So don't think, oh no, it's not like photo, I'm going to have to do this and try and, if I tried to alter that now and put, like there's a bit of a ridge across here, if I tried to alter that and put that ridge in now, it'd look a right mess. So don't bother. Don't matter. Your photos to help. So that would make your photo hinder you rather than help you. Your photo's there to help you, not hinder you. So don't make your photos hinder you. I don't mean India. That's a country. India is like a. It's a word. What a lot of people don't understand because they don't know. A lot of people don't know a lot of these big words like doofus. My stepbrother, he's never heard of some of these big words what I'll come out with. when I'm on here. This is all educational for folks, this is. Right. Get some dark colour now. That's not bad. Come back in there like that. And there's some. See, that goes all the way over there, but I don't know as I'm bothered about particularly taking that all the way over there. So dab that in a bit of water, thin it out, and glaze over. So some of these patterns and things underneath are still gonna be there underneath, glowing through. So it'll add even more of a, what would you call it, a dimension or something? More of a dimension to my picture. Right, this bit here, I think what I'll do there, blend my yellow up into that as well, so it softens in places. Yeah, that's worked up. Got quite a lot of paint on my brush here, quite a fat paint. I've got more paint than water sort of thing. And then see all these patterns underneath, they're still showing through, look. And just, they're not even particularly following flow at land, but they're just helping and making it look more interesting. I think because they're all this bright yellow here, I'll add some yellow in there. And again, I'm not looking at the picture anymore. I don't care if there's more yellow in there on my photograph. I'm just looking now, thinking I want that to fit in with that, to fit in with that, to fit in with that. I don't care what my photo's doing anymore. These bits dripping down, I quite like all these effects. They're nice. That's watercolour. That's what you want. Right. I wonder what. This side looks much more heavier painted now, so I might have to rebalance it. But if I dry that, it might turn out that then it's not that much hard to balance. So I'm going to dry it just to see what it looks like. Say my paint's sort of thicker here, so I think as much as I like that, I'm going to have to thicken it up. I think what I'm going to do, put it on its side again like that, and let, rather than paint it in, I'm going to let it flow in. So what's on my brush? Squeeze out what's on my brush. I'm going to start with my lightest colour first. That's my yellow. So I'll stick that in first. I think I've gone a bit too watery. See what happens. Might have a bit too much water mixed in with this, but we'll see. It's probably because it's dripping everywhere. But then that'll save these little highlights and things better. So it is good and bad. Right, bit of green. There's a bit of this green in here, look. Then it's this brown what I'm going to get thick. In fact, let me mix a darker browny green up, stick a bit of that in. See what that looks like. That's a bit of a browny green there dripping through and then into just solid burnt umber. I think I even mixed a bit of Payne's grey in, so I'll do that. Oh, that's perfect. And then I think I'll just probably just let that drip. Right. Trouble is with letting that drip is it means I can't do now till it's dried. I want it to drip a bit more, you see. Let's just chill out a bit, have a little chat. Yeah, man. Tell you what I'm going to do. Don't want to be painting, I can just have a chat. And just Softening some of this bottom bit. This path says drip paint all over it, so I haven't worked out what I'm going to do with that yet. Anyway, let me just go through some stuff here. See how that light's hitting there? That's got that light against dark. Nice contract. And then I think it's cut as it comes up there, it's called counterbalance. All of a sudden you've got dark against light, all on that same line. So you've got a constant line up there. You've got light against dark, dark against light. That is called counterbalance. And then I've done exactly the same here. It's light against dark there. That's darker than that, or is it really? More of a bright colour against a. Much more of a warm colour against a cold colour, really. I don't know if that is particularly darker than that. Squint your eyes and look at it. Yeah, I'd say that probably is darker when I squint my eyes. And that's dark against light, obviously. So that's your counterbalance. That's what that's called, counterbalance. It's not like on if you're a forklift truck driver, well, I'm not now, but I have been. It's got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with counterbalance fork truck. So you'd have to be pretty stupid to get confused, but just in case. Got me three-dimensional look there. Bit of texture in here. Oh, and don't forget, I'm sponsored by JR Solar Panels. So if you're getting some solar panels, get them to do it. Picture just disappeared off my screen there. It's back on. Yeah, right. Let's get back painting again. I could have put Peter and Paul, my two bods in. What's me there? Let's come off that screen there. There. Hold still. There. Right. So that's that. I think I'm going to put my path in a bit better. Could have stayed to that path. Right. Get that in. So that starts about there. Comes through here. I might have put this in pretty strong just from the sheer amount of paint that's dripped through it. But I've stuck that in pretty strong, right? But just look, you can still see that blue through there. Yeah. Right, I'm going to add a bit more whiter to my brush. I'm going to try and just sort of blend up and out a little bit with that path. A bit like that, look. So it's not just a sudden harsh. I like that, I quite like that. That's nice. So I think I'm all done now. Another dry. Nearly done. Get right, there's a bloke in here. He's got a sort of mucky purplish top on, so I'll get him in. Right, let's get him in. So there's a bloke and a woman. I'd say they're about there. Not that it matters. You put them where it's going to fit your painting best, not where they are in your picture. But I think it is actually going to look all right with him there. So that's that one. You know what? I'm going to give my woman a white top. That'll stand out well. Nice white top. This is Designer's White Gouache. Try and put it on quite fat because it sort of does disappear. That's plenty fat. That shouldn't disappear at that. So that's me. That's Esmeralda. That's me. Yep. Me and Esmeralda. My girlfriend and my cousin. This bloke's got bright blue, some bright blue shorts on. So I'm going to need some bright blue shorts. If I can get some bright blue onto my brush. Trying to wet your paint when you paint with dry paint with a tiny brush this size is a nightmare. So he's got some blue shorts on there, look. There we are. She's got some dark blue shorts on. Get some of that. Some dark blue shorts there. Oh, in fact, I think it's a skirt. Dark blue. Who cares? Skirt on. And then a bit of skin colour. It's hard work with this little brush, trying to get paint on your brush. Right, so that's his legs, that's her legs, that's their heads. I'm coming at it a little bit more. Give him a bit more of suntan so you can see the legs. Something like that. Let's give him some hair. So he's got a bit of brown hair on him. So she. Yeah. Bit brown legs. Now then. If I put a bit of a shadow on them, it'll show where the legs is ending. You know what, I want my light going that way because of where that highlight is. I'm going to change it so that light's going that way, look. Like that. What I want to do there, get this little brush will be perfect. Take that highlight out there. There we are, that's done. Yeah, because my light's coming in and hitting there, so I want it going that way. So that's them in. Pauline. They're out looking for worms. Peter and Paul, as per. Right, just one more thing I'm going to do. Get some dark colours in there. Just a few dark colours in here. And I'll just bring this front bit up a little bit closer. A bit one there. And then mix that with some lighter colours. Like that. That's it. That even mix a bit of colouring on there. See if that helps a little bit. A few grasses are just in there on that front bit there. Just put a few grasses. There we are. I think that'll do me. Just so we can see these, just a couple of little grasses and stuff in there. Just because there's quite a lot going off this side close up, so could do with something a bit more on that side. I might even pop in a few little bits of something a bit like that as well on this side, just to make it equal on both sides. That's it. Some of that dark up there. If I've got a lot of paint, that's actually looks closer than that, but that's how to do it. Right, that's that. Put a little thing on, if I can find that. Where's that little brush gone? Oh, I had a small one than that. Just put it just there, a little beady. I'm going to dry that, just so you can see what it looks like. pop in a few more bits and thicken that a bit up. There we are, that's that. So, there we are. Not bad luck painting that. Just give you a minute to just study it. See what you think. Is it up enough so you can see? Yeah. There they are. See, I've got this paint dripping across here, but that's watercolour. Sometimes it's best to leave these little streaks in. See, in general I want my paint to flow there, and then this sort of bushy colour there, but when I get a drip through there like that, it's something a bit sort of, I like it. I like that as much as if I'd have got all that detail in it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, right. Wow, that's a little